Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your general love read. We are going down the soul path, okay? And it was funny. All of my decks were slightly tilted towards the masculine as I sat down. And the song that kept singing in my head as I was preparing to do this was Fill Me Up, Buttercup. All right, so that may have special meaning to someone here. I'm going to take a quick drink of my hot drink because by the time I'm done with your reading, it's not going to be hot. And I do not have my ember plugged in. All right, so we're going down the soul path, which means it's kind of like a Celtic cross that Spirit has created with me, but it's more in line with the 4 directions, okay? So I'll go through that with you in a minute. First, I'm going to pull out cards for the collective and the intention. And the cards for the collective usually pull to where I can see what they are, but Spirit wants everything to be a surprise because they all are face down. Okay, so for the collective, okay, healing your heart. There's a big realization, all right, that could be coming to you, the fog clearing. Something big on the horizon, I feel like. That's what I'm kind of getting from this, which I never get that from this card. But what I'm getting is something big on the horizon, okay, that's becoming clear. And the intention here, leap of faith, okay, the Fool. So there is something really big coming towards you. So let's go ahead. Oliver has moved his bed as close to the mother as he can get. All right, so he wants to be near you. He wants to love you. We're going to look at the heart space. Okay, what's the heart of this? What's above? So the above is the light, okay? What you are shedding with the serpent. What is below, okay, which is illumination. What is the hummingbird, which is your direction, the guidance from Spirit, your higher self, and the support below. All right, so at the heart, you have a crossing energy of 7 of Wands. So you may feel this that's coming on, this leap of faith that you're about to take, because they're holding on to that Ace of Wands, okay? On the 7 of Wands here, the passion. At the edge, like they're going to leap, okay? So you could feel it was crossing, but it's not quite here. Shh, no. So it's not quite here, okay? So the light above you, okay, the sun, the light here, is that this is a very divine energy coming towards you with the 4 of Wands, but it was crossed with the 9 of Swords. So it's almost like when it comes in, it's something super, super happy, but there's a part of you that's like, I don't know that I can believe that. Okay, because you also have what you're trying to shed is the crossing energy of the 5 of Swords. So in the past, something didn't work out, okay? There's something here in the past where you were hurt. And it's still rumbling around up there in your head. You haven't quite got the clarity to completely let go of it. So I feel like what the serpent is saying is that, isn't it time already that we just let it go and be our own closure? What's being illuminated to you is the 7 of Swords. Okay, you're not the only one that walked away in heartbreak. You're not the only one that, more or less what they're saying to me, you're not the only one that fell from this. You're not the only one that was hurt by the secrets. And they're kind of showing here to me, it's almost like they're showing me this like weird eyeball in the sky. Like they're saying to me, somebody has always had an eye on you. Okay. And everything that has led up to this point is going to be illuminated to you very, very soon. Okay? Because the direction that you're going, the hummingbird is adaptable, can go in any direction, but the direction that you're going is the Hierophant. But with the Hangman, you're like, I don't know about this, okay? Again, I feel like you're seeing it and yet not believing it. Now, your higher self, the support you're getting from your higher self, 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay, higher self is like, WTF, okay? Why you gotta have like 12 directions? Like, why you have to like back and forth on everything? Like, quit thinking. Just do. Just do already. Okay? And your spirit guides, the support you're getting from your spirit guides and those around you is the 8 of Cups in reverse and the Magician in reverse. So I feel like your spirit guides are telling you here, okay? I almost feel like they're saying, how can you manifest something that was never going to be? Okay? How can you walk away from something that never happened? It's kind of like a cycle of hell there, right? So I feel like that's kind of why the back and forth pool within yourself is that it really is a big lack of closure for you. So let's go ahead and clarify, all right? Okay, so at the heart of this 7 of Wands, yeah, it's divine timing, okay, for something of passion to come into your life, to light you up, to give you something to leap at, to give you something to leap forward towards. Yeah, all right. The reason that you are so in your head, disbelief about the love that's coming towards you, is that the love that was supposed to be your divine love that didn't happen is weighing you down. But Spirit's like, let your heart be the judge of this new. Don't let that weight on your heart pull things down and make things so that they're not equal. All right, because they're telling me you cannot judge the current moment by the past moment. All right, they're like, it's not even the same timeline. Okay, the shedding of the 5 of Swords, you get the 8 of Swords. You might be realizing that the only one keeping you holding on to this lack of clarity is yourself. Okay, in this, the 8 of Swords usually is really holding on to something that's no longer serving you, right? But you can see this person's kind of like trying to sweep it aside. So I feel like for some of you, it is, you keep trying to sweep it away and it keeps coming back. And so they're telling me, it's really funny. So for someone, they're telling me like a childhood story. Okay, so did you ever play the game Dead Man? And it's like light as a feather, stiff as a board, light as a feather, stiff as a board, right? And it's like there's all these games that kids play where it's like this pretend game of being dead. Okay. And they're showing me that this person in this 5 of Swords energy like they're telling me that they're playing dead. Okay? They're showing me their little levitation here. Okay? Playing dead. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. So they're saying that maybe the way you think you're sweeping it away, you haven't really let go of it. And now is the time to shed this. Now is the time to really release something instead of just playing with the energy. Okay, so the illumination here on the Seven of Swords, right, that where see it from the other side. Okay, Hermit, see it from the other side. Think of it in the way that this person felt if you cut them out of your life. Okay, so they want you to see things from that other side. The direction of the Hierophant here, okay, it's scary. 10 of Swords, you don't want to be hurt again. So it's really scary to give your heart to someone, to give them the key to your heart where they can open you up and, you know, Spirit's saying for some of you, this last relationship really gutted you. Okay. But they say that the only one that you're hurting by this big pause is yourself. Okay, the Strength of the Two of Wands in reverse. 6 of Fire, 6 of Wands. What did Spirit say to you? Just do it. Just go, right? Look at that. Just go, all right? Light up your fires and just let it lead you somewhere rather than having to contemplate everything. Yeah, okay, 2 of Earth here. You will become rebalanced when you realize this is the big lesson here, okay? I feel like whatever this was in the past, it was almost like the non-relationship. Okay, because what they were telling me, right, is how can you manifest that which wasn't meant to be, and how can you walk away from that which never existed? For some of you, it's because you've jumped timelines, and that has not happened in this timeline. I know that sounds really crazy woo-woo, but sometimes I'm really crazy woo-woo. Okay? So for some of you, if you don't believe that, let it go. It's not yours. But if you believe that, then whatever this was that happened in the past happened in a different timeline and doesn't exist here. So rebalance yourself and walk on. All right. So I'm going to pull out a couple of oracle cards. Okay. And then I'm going to clarify a little deeper. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause, right? Instead of being stuck in this spot on this tree stump and waiting for the 1,000,000 years for it to heal and actually grow into another tree, relax the hold of the growth. Be in the light of the sun, which is the growth, and allow yourself to move into that sort of happy place again. You're probably dreaming about this energy that's coming towards you. And, okay, they're showing me a Reiki symbol on the chest, but also on the arms, a variety of different Reiki symbols. And then there's the 1/3 eye that's really lit up. So you could have been sending Reiki to someone from your past, okay, and they are opening up their third eye because of it. But there could be that you have just, maybe you just kind of activated some new healing within you, or gone and gotten Reiki. But regardless, there is a completion. 28 is 2 plus 8 is 10. Okay, there's a completion of cycle here where you are healing and opening up to different, for some of you, just different collaborators, okay, within your dreams that are angel guides that are guiding you. Okay, again, we have past life relationship. So whatever you're holding on to, again, I'm saying, leave it in the past. Whether it was past timeline, past life, it never was what it was supposed to mean. It never became what it was supposed to, is what I'm getting. And standing there in the light of the past is not moving you forward. There is a strong magnetic attraction, okay? And it's almost like this, like, okay, if you look at there, like, see that shining light on her hand? I feel like he is giving the gift of time. It's almost like you get a redo here, okay? And you're going to have someone come forward to you where there's going to be this off-the-chart chemistry again. And this will be the breakthrough, okay? It could be somebody you meet through friends, okay? So let your friends help you here, right? It's coming through. Maybe it's spirit friends that are helping you. This is the collaborative energy to complete this cycle. But it's going to happen very soon. Okay, so be prepared for this. So let's go ahead and look a little bit clearer at all of this. Let's look at the 10 of air here. We'll dig right in. Yeah, whatever this broken heart was, it was a huge tower for you. Okay, but as a huge tower, it was, bottom of the deck is the world. It was an ending of a lot of emotions. So what's really great, they're showing me the thunder here. Okay, thunder and lightning. And in my journey today, in the sacred space that I do twice a month, we did an upper world. I did an upper world at the end. And I went to the upper world, and all of a sudden I heard the thunder, and there was the crash of lightning. And I was like, ooh, I don't want to be in that. And my guide was like, well, why not? It's just a surprise. Let's go closer and look at it. And I was like, what? Won't it strike me down? And they were like, no, because you're in the upper world. We're all dead here. None of us are in that reality. Let's go closer. And so I got to the point where the lightning was like coming like right next to me, like right there. And they were telling me, when you are to the point that you can be open to lightning strikes all around you and accepting those surprises as blessings, then you are moving through this life with the energy you are meant to. Okay? I feel like that's what you're doing. And below that, there's the second chance. Okay, so I do feel like there was something about this heartbreak that made you stand still in the lightning for a minute so that you could walk through, they're saying to me, walk through walls, like walk through things that you couldn't imagine walking through. Because I always tell my daughter, if I could get the right mindset, I could just walk through her walls. But it was kind of that sort of mentality that you needed to be able to come to a place of a higher level connection. Okay, on the 5 of water, I feel like you did walk away from whatever this was, turned your back on it, and yet you still feel weighted down by it. You were very patient. However, it was imbalanced. Okay, there's 3 cans here, 3 parts here, and only 2 are lit up. So whatever this was, it was very imbalanced. On the Hermit, we have the crossing energy. Okay, there's that 5 of Wands. So it's about the lesson that you both learned lessons, okay? And this Hermit, there's all kinds of keys there. So Spirit is saying, listen, you could have changed the door, like you could have opened the door to this person at any time, or they, you. There were all of the keys there. But it didn't happen for a reason on both sides. Okay? There were lessons to be learned, inner child wounds, I feel like, to be healed. And you aren't meant to judge it. The 8 of air here, okay, I feel like there was a lot of passion and shadow work, and it's hard for you to release that because a lot of it felt like it was a love that could not be released. It was a love worth fighting for, and yet it was a love that almost didn't exist. And they're showing me this divine timing as like a badge, like put the badge on. You made it through that timeline to this new timeline here, right? To start again. And look at what it gives me to clarify. The rebirth, death and rebirth. You made it. That's a big blessing for you. Okay, on the 6 of fire here, look what's coming your way now. King of Cups. Okay, but it only comes your way because you're getting out of your own mind and moving forward, right? Because what do you have to give up? You have to walk away from that pain. Quit thinking about it and just move ahead. And the 2 of Earth. Okay. Again, King of Swords. This was a very etheric connection. Okay. And yet there's a part of it that never really was a connection because there's the Hermit and the 3 of Wands, okay? So you were, all right, kind of standing apart here. Okay, you on one side, them on the other. But the true beginning, the true actual beginning, I feel like never happened. You're getting a repeat, right? By ending the cycle. Second chance at love, but you are being drugged. The universe is like, the higher self is like, we be dragging you. Okay, why are you making me drag you into this new future? Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a couple of cards from the universe. Yeah, it's time for a light-hearted movement forward. Page of Wands. Okay, Page of Wands is in the sun, and it creates that equal give and take. All right, it creates the balance. You've already started the process, okay? I almost feel like it's just by listening to this. You've started the process with the Page of Pentacles, picked up this idea, but there's still that deep being stuck to the earth. They want one more. Yeah. They were like, it's that fire within you. It's that fiery desire to be the winner. Okay, you still have a little bit of this guard up. And Spirit's like, it's okay. We're going to get there. But higher self is like, just stop thinking about it and go. All right? No more this direction or this direction. So let's get some oracle cards, and then I'm going to move into the extended where I'm going to look deeper into this. I'm going to leave you a sneak peek though, but the link for that is down below. Okay. And whenever you do an extended, I will make sure and invite you to you'll get the invitation for the twice a month shamanic work circle that I do. Okay. Yeah, have great gratitude, okay, for all of the messengers that have come your way and all of the messages that have come your way because of this path that you've kind of gone through here. Yeah, and then we get the messenger card again, the intuition. Okay, inner wisdom. You have opened up to a knowing within you because of all of this that never would have existed otherwise. And it's really important that you honor that and have gratitude for this new choice that you have, that you've created. Like it's really something special, Spirit's saying. All right. So I'm going to move to the extended. I'm going to share you a little sneak peek. I hope it helps you, and I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your weekend, okay? Much love. Okay, bye. So Sagittarius. Let's see what the lessons are, okay, that you are learning through all of this. Timing. For some of you, it's about understanding you're in a different timeline. Okay, you are fighting against the moment-to-moment timing of the divine. I am using any reason to push away current moment divinity. Okay? I love that coming through to you. Okay, so new energy coming towards you, right? What does this energy want to tell you? I struggle with feelings of childhood that lead me into regret. Okay, so this is a person that is a work in progress here. Okay, and they may not make the best choices sometimes. Later, I'm going to hold you in a way that no one ever has. Okay, so they are very, very passionate.